What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are all really good. Today I've got a pretty special video for you because I've got some really cool information about the new Dayz standalone game. It's pretty major, and it has been out here for a few days, but if any of my subscribers haven't seen it already, then that's great. The reason I didn't post it, on any day is because I post on a Friday, so I thought I'd just wait until Friday and get it out on the Friday instead of do it earlier in the week, because school and that, it really does take up my time a lot, so that's why I post on a Friday. So I hope you guys all enjoy the video. I've got two more things to say before I start. First, the gameplay, it's really not good. Do not concentrate on the gameplay because it's an awful gameplay, and I'm just switching between people because I had the worst game ever. I basically went on there, first game I got, I just chucked it on there because it's quite late and I just want to get to bed. So hopefully you guys are just like, excuse that, so don't worry about that. And also last week the audio quality was really awful. I do not understand what the hell happened. I went back onto Sony Vegas to see if I accidentally tweaked any of the settings. I didn't change anything. It was absolutely fine on Sony Vegas, so it better work this time. It always happens when I'm rushing it, because last Friday I kind of rushed it, and I didn't actually check it. Because I checked it the day before, so I thought it would all be fine. So I just straight away uploaded it. I didn't check or anything, and whenever I don't check it, there's always something wrong with it. So I'm just so unlucky with Sony Vegas and YouTube. It's really annoying me, but don't worry about that. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so the first screenshot, in fact, you're gonna see up here is the new menu for Dayz. Now, nobody actually knows what the real menu is gonna be like, because this could just be a temporary one. It looks pretty nice, and I wouldn't be surprised if they kept this, because this looks like a pretty genuine one. By the way, this isn't unofficial gameplay or whatever screenshots. This is official. Rocket posted this out himself on Tuesday the 5th of November. Might have been the 4th, but I think it was the 5th. And this is all stuff that he's done, so it's completely official, it's completely legit. So the guy on the right, that is actually structured by, it's actually made by the guy that you, or influenced by the guy who you played with last game. So imagine you've just gone, yesterday you came off Dayz with a guy with a red hoodie and jeans and all that, just like this guy up here. Your guy will, in the menu, will look like this. If you went in and got a ghillie suit and then logged out, went to sleep, next day came on, your guy would have a ghillie suit on. I think that's an absolutely awesome new feature. It just gives him some that little bit more personality, and it's pretty damn cool. Alright, now, and the next screenshot you're going to see is the new menu. Now, if you've ever seen the Arma 2 menu, you'd have known how bloody complicated it is. It's just like tons of coding and all this stuff. It's much more precise now. There's things like the field of view, which is really good. Before you had to, I think you had to like edit the code or something to change your field of view. Now there's just a really easy little sliding bar thing that you can do. Also, you can see the perspective view. That is, instead of having to kind of press enter or every time you spawn in on your new world, you can just start in third person or first person, and there you go. You've got your set out straight away. I'm guessing you can still change your perspective in game without having to go to the menu all the time, but we'll have to see about that. But this new menu looks really nice and easy to use, so I'm hoping that's gonna be a great new feature, because it does look pretty good. So yeah. Okay, so this one's a little bit well, it's actually an okay picture. This is the best screenshot I could get for this, because it's quite difficult because they were constantly running around in this little snippet here. But basically, you see on the floor that there's loads of clothing. Now, obviously, like clothing like this isn't going to be laid out perfectly like how a real body would, because that's just a bit weird. but it's going to be scattered everywhere. But it's just for showing the viewers what it was like. They just did it like that, which is completely fair enough. It's extremely easier to pick up things now in Dayz standalone, because in the Arma 2 mod, you had to actually scroll over and kind of go and into your inventory and pick it all up. Now it literally just says take a tactical vest or whatever, or take hoodie. You can't see it in this one, but unfortunately, but that's what it's going to be like. Also, you see in the background there's a guy with blue boxers on, blue top on, and a kind of vest thing on. I think it's like a tactical vest or whatever. I think that is actually a stab-proof vest, so you can get stab-proof vests in this new standalone. And basically, what that's going to be like is, imagine someone comes up to you with a hatchet and they try to stab you and be like, ah. You can't actually get stabbed because obviously it's a stab-proof vest. But so that's pretty cool. I'm guessing that will make you a little bit more heavier, so you're gonna run a bit slower and that. But that's a really cool new addition, and that'll be very interesting to see how people, what people like to wear. If they rather be light and be fast running around and everything, or if they'd rather be more armored up. I'm guessing you probably have a few like bulletproof armor. Like I think that's I'm trying to think what it's called, caviar or something like that. Whatever it's called, I don't remember now. But that'll be very interesting to see if they bring that to it. Obviously, it can't be too overpowered, so you're bulletproof. But maybe if it like breaks after 5 shots or something, that's quite that'd be quite interesting. It'd be pretty damn cool if they made that. Okay, so this is a new kind of like area in the map, and these are clearly some swamps. This looks absolutely awesome, to be honest. It's very new. I mean, it's very different to what you've ever seen before. I can't really see anything much happening in here, apart from maybe you might be able to kind of hide loot in here, like maybe hide loot in the water, because it kind of looks like really dark and mank, and not many people will be looking around there for loot. So I'm kind of thinking it's quite a good spot for you to kind of hide your loot, run away, go and do something, come back and pick up your loot again. That'd be quite interesting if they did that, because that's pretty cool. So, but it just looks awesome, and it's right at the shore, so it's like down south. So this is where probably people will be spawning. So people will probably spawn in there. It's just a new biome, and it just looks pretty cool. Alright, so this is a new island that they have done. Once again, like I said with the other one, the shot isn't great, but you just have to deal with it. I couldn't really get a better one than this. So this is actually a island that you're going to be able to get. This isn't linked. That bit of the right isn't actually linked up to anything. It is completely an island. Just take my word for it. You're going to be able to take a boat over to there, and there's actually an airfield in the middle there, if you can see. So you can just hop over there, and I think, unless there's people camping on that hill or something, I think this would be a really great place for things like loot and that. It's a really great place for you to go if you have a boat. That's one of the bad things about the mod. There was not really any places you could go with a boat. So now you can just go over here, hopefully collect some loot, and you'll be good to go. Now this shot is really awful, but there is another one, another little island. It's just next to the one that I just showed you. The island that I just showed you is literally just behind this shot. So you can pretty easily just take a boat over there. You'll be able to have a fly over here, and it makes it a bit more interesting for helicopter users, because they could just fly over here and explore this area a little bit, so that'd be quite interesting. Not much more about this than what I've just said, so yeah. Okay, so this is inside of one of the houses. It's quite a dark picture, but I'll try and lighten it up if I can. I'm not sure really if I'll be able to. That's just a ton of baked beans. That's pretty ridiculous amount of baked beans that this guy has bought for the zombie apocalypse and not even eaten, but whatever. So basically, this guy is just the rocket just walked in this house, and now first thing I'm gonna say before I get into the baked beans, the windows. There are actually windows in the window frames, which is really interesting because in the in the mod and no, I don't know about the mod. Yeah, I think in the mod they were all smashed, and in the standalone they were all smashed. So it's been quite interesting to see if they do bring out windows. I've got a feeling that outdoors, I don't have a screenshot of it, but outdoors there all the windows were smashed. So it'd be quite interesting to see if they maybe integrate some of the houses with windows, some without. And it'd be quite cool. It'd be quite cool if they do. I mean, it's not a big change. I'm not really gonna be fussed at all if they don't bring it in, but it's just just a nice thing to do. So that'd be good if they could. Now the baked beans. Instead of what you have with the mod is when you walked in, there'd be a pile of things, and you could just be like, oh yeah, I want to have a look in there, or maybe not. Now what they're going to be doing is they're going to be hiding the food in places that you're not necessarily going to be looking. There's one under the table there, but just to the left of that picture, which you can't actually see, there was one under a chair. And like I said with the clothing, when you, instead of having to scroll through everything like your inventory and that, you can simply just look at the object you want to take, and just it just comes up with take baked beans, and you can just take the baked beans straight away. Much better way of doing things, I think. It's just easier, and that'll be really cool. So I like the way they're doing this new inventory. Alright, so you guys could just pause the video or just listen to what I've got to say about this. This is just what Rocket posted out, and basically we've got a few stuff here. This is just talking. This is just kind of the conclusion of this whole post. What he says about it, he says a little bit about the disease and all that. There is going to be disease in Dayz if you didn't already know that, which is pretty cool. What else is there here? There's, sorry, I've just got to read over it again, just see what there is. He's just said about new updates, and there's not that much in this to say. He said that he hasn't put any zombie footage in there yet because they're not quite done with the zombie AI in that, because obviously he doesn't want to post a zombie looking like a retard and running around when it's not like a proper zombie when it's not finished. Obviously that's just gonna make people be like, oh, that game looks not very good, and not gonna buy it. So that's a bit stupid if he did that, but he'll be posting zombie stuff soon. He says about he's not sure when the closed beta is going to be on, but it's going to be fairly soon. I'm going to make a wild guess, and I'm going to say the closed beta is going to be out in the next few weeks, and the game will be out in a month or so. I'm going to say. It can't be too long, and let's just really hope that it comes out really soon, because everybody's aching to get this. I'm especially aching to get this. I'm super ready for it. For the last 2 months, I've just been researching all about Dayz, and I'm freaking ready for this game, bro. Really exciting, really exciting. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And you guys give me your thoughts on what you're excited for. If you are excited, maybe you're not excited, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how the game comes out. And how it produces and everything, and it'll be really cool, really exciting and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, then tell me why. And if you want to see any more future stuff, then make sure you subscribe. It's free and everything. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Speak to you soon.